You got to value yourself and you got to love yourself no matter what. Don't let anyone or your own self sabotage make you feel any type of way about yourself. You be the best version of yourself that you can each day, and love yourself and value yourself, because guess what, when you value yourself, then so many other things go with that. You stop allowing people, family members, friends, frenemies, family enemies, relationships, situationships, co-workers, whoever, everybody and their mama. You stop allowing everybody to treat you any kind of way. You stop just accepting, I guess, anything inside of a relationship or a situationship. That's what my mama always used to tell me. My mama always used to tell me, she was, well, one, so many things that she was proud of me about, but one of the things was that I don't play that mess. And so before I was married, when I used to date, she would know that I do not play that. As soon as someone give me a red flag sign, cut. Because guess what? We don't have time in life, all this time, to be playing around. And I'm about my business and you about your business. So don't let people play in your face. Don't let people just play in your life and just hold up space and just wasting your time if they aren't serious and they don't have the same goals and ideas, or like same goals for the future as you. So um, I would be like, I'm building my castle and building my empire, and either you're going to be a part of it or you're not. And that was just when it was just me and my son. And so that's it. So when they come and they show that they playing games, cut. When you show that you're not faithful, cut. When you show that you give too much attention to other females or entertain stuff, or got too much female friends, that like that looks a little sus, the relationship with them looks a little sus, cut. And when they show you that they just all the red flags, cut, 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 because you don't have time. You don't have time to do that. You really don't. You don't have time to do that. It's not time for that in life. It's not time to be wasting your time. Now, I'm not saying that when you get together with someone, they should have it all together. So don't expect that, because I'm all for building, from the ground up and everything like that, and getting out the mud and stuff like that. I'm all for getting it out the mud and growing together, so you don't have to get with someone and just have it figured out completely, the whole entire like right away. Like, as a man should be the providers. Now, that's not to say the women cannot help and everything, but they should be willing to provide. They should be, and if they're not in a position to do so yet, obviously grow together, because you got to start somewhere. So back to the point, you should value yourself and love yourself enough to cut someone off, and life in general, because they're just playing in your face. They don't have the same goals as you. They don't have the same ambitions as you. They just want to play. They you know with relationships and stuff. Why buy the cow when you could get the milk for free, is the quote. And so a lot of these people who are in these bad situations, like I don't think they have enough self-love to get themselves out of the situation. Now, that's very unfortunate, because then all you're wasting is time, 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 and you're not going to get your desired outcome, your desired result, which is the marriage, which is the being taken care of, or the whatever is the desired outcome. But a majority of women, and a lot of men too, they date for they want to find a wife, find a husband. That is the goal, the end goal of dating. Nobody just wants to date all their life and then up next thing you know they're done and they go to the next person, next person, next person. There's way too many like diseases out here. HIV kills people, but there are life is too short here on this earth to be wasting time with people who do not or do not want to go where you want to go and do not have the same desired outcomes. And now this is not just for only relationships. This is for relationships with significant others. Wait, well, before I change the topic, like as soon as like I've been stopped letting dudes play up in my face, found a whole husband, happily married, okay, successful relationship. So that's when you just stand on business and don't settle for people cheating on you, or settle for people belittling you or treating you in type of way, or settle for taking care of them all the time. Like it's okay to take care of them, well, when they need it, but at some point in time you've been together so long and they just never decide to show up and take care of you too, then that red flag. Okay, so anyways, what I was going to say is this is for all kinds of relationships in life, not just boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband. This is for family members as well. Well, a lot of people just keep saying and keep giving advice that you have to keep people in your life who's a family member or family members, even if they're toxic and did you so dirty and so scandalous, that they say, oh, well, that's your mother, that's your father, that's your sister, that's your brother, that's your cousin, that's your niece, nephew, uncle, auntie, whatever the situation. So they'll, excuse me, I'm growing my eyebrows back because I've been having them thin, and so they're looking a little bit caveman-y right now. Hence the glasses. But anyways, you got to stop allowing people to stay in your life who are just toxic. Don't allow people to stay in your life who are just toxic. It doesn't matter the relationship they have to you, all this family, this and family that. That's just a toxic excuse that's been passed down through the generations. Some people who say, oh, they should stick together, oh, they should do this, should do this. But then had they known how people treated you, would they have been given the same advice? Most likely they would give the same advice because they just think, oh, like the title in your life means more than how they treated you. So it's not true. Don't listen to that toxic advice at all. Um, it's bad advice. It's bad advice. When you value yourself, you know what you deserve. Let's start there. When you value yourself, you know what you deserve, and you know how you want to be treated, and you know what you bring to the table. You know who you are. You love yourself, and so when anybody, and I mean anybody, when they're showing that they don't value you, they don't care about you, they don't care about your feelings, they don't um, love you, and that goes in any relationships. It could be, all the different relationships, family members, significant other, other things. When they start showing you all these things, they don't love you, they don't care for you, they don't value you, they don't value your time, they don't have the same goal set, mindset, or want to go the same places that you want to go in life, or have the desired outcomes you like, and then you gotta value yourself enough to get these people out your life, because then they're just a placeholder. They're taking that place where somebody else could be. If it's a relationship with a significant other, they're taking a place where another woman or another man could be. If it's a friend, you're taking up valuable time where another good friend could be, instead of a snake friend. If it's a family member, they're just taking up valuable time in your life where you could be using the time for other family members or other friends or other important just things to do in life, instead of keep allowing these people to treat you so poorly and think like, okay, mental health is so real, and so many people are literally undiagnosed. And so I believe that a lot of mental health is from like these toxic situations that you keep allowing yourself in and making excuses as to why you should stay in them and be in them. No, Value yourself enough and love yourself enough to know how you should want to be treated, to know what you deserve, to know how you should allow people to talk to you. Don't just accept everything and accept everybody treating you any kind of way, accept everybody talking to you any kind of way, accept people to keep going in and out your life like a revolving door, accept people to keep snaking you, backstabbing you, backstabbing you. You just standing here being happy and boo boo the fool. Like, oh, well, I forgive them. Definitely forgive. I always say it. You have to forgive, but you do not have to allow these people continuously to stay in your life, because when you do continuously allow these people to stay in your life, you don't value yourself enough. You don't value your peace enough. You don't value your happiness enough. You maybe don't love yourself enough that you keep allowing people to treat you some kind of way. Like, given the severity of the issues, like, you can continue to keep people in your life if they haven't done, like, really crazy things or really backstabbing things. But when they do things to an extent that are just like you can't come back from it, you gotta recognize it, and you gotta take the wool off your eyes, and you gotta value yourself enough to get these people out of your life, because they are not going to change, and they're going to continue to treat you that way, because that's what you show. There, here it is. That's what you show that you accept. That's what you show that you accept in life, if you keep allowing the people in your life to do it again and again and again, and there's no consequences. You haven't put your foot down to say, you know what, I'm not tolerating this. I don't accept this. You just keep allowing it, allowing it. And so what you accept is what you get, because guess what? You think they're going to change? No, they're not going to change. They're going to keep doing the same thing. If they keep getting the same tendencies, they're going to keep doing the same tendencies. It's a habit. They showed their true colors. They showed their habits, and they just keep doing it over and over and over again, and you just keep accepting it, allowing it. That shows that you don't value yourself. That shows that you don't truly love yourself, because you're accepting the bare minimum from a relationship or a situationship or a family member. Like, you just accept people to treat you like trash as a family member or as a relationship. All the situations, I said it goes for everything. So you really truly got to love yourself enough and value yourself enough to you put your foot down and say, you know what, I don't deserve this. I won't tolerate this. I won't accept this. Period. That's it. That means you truly value yourself. And you forgive them, and you carry on and move on with your life. So that is the message today. Value yourself, love yourself, know what you will or will not accept, or will not tolerate in family member relationships, friendships, co-worker relationships, situationships, significant others, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, all the things. It works, okay? So, anyways, that is the message today, and I hope this helps someone. Put your foot down and be with someone, or be with someone, if we talk about a relationship, who has the same life that you are envisioning for yourself, have the same goals, and have the same, like, end outcomes. Like, okay, are you seeking to date for marriage, or are you just like dating around just to, to waste time? With family members, see if they family members, friends, and coworkers. See if they have the same type of vibe as you. Like, a lot of people become friends, and just a lot of times people are like drunk and high, and it makes poor judgment. And so, like, when you take the substances out, what do people really have in common? So really find your true friends, and really recognize those family members who are against you, and who are snakes, and who are envious of you, and who don't want good for you, and they will show how they feel about you based on how they treat you. If they devalue you, and they do all this scandalous stuff, and do all this lies and slander, and all this backstabbing, and all this crazy crazy stuff, they show you that they don't value you. So if they don't value your presence, you can gladly remove yourself out the situation. If they don't value your presence, Exit yourself out of the situation. Value yourself enough to know that you are not going to allow this. You are not going to accept it just because people have a title as a sister or a brother or a boss or a father. No, absolutely not. Okay, so that is a message on self value and self love. Everybody have a blessed day. Bye. Shalom.